Hello and welcome to Introduction to Epistemology, and today we are going to discuss the second theory, which is coherence theory. So coherence theory is a coherence of set of beliefs. And what is coherence? It is the quality of being logical and consistent, or we can say the unification or unified belief or propositions. If the set of beliefs or set of propositions are unified or coherent, then then the coherence theorists believe that this is a truth. Let's take an example of a pencil on the table, and there are 5 people near the table. What has happened that suddenly the pencil fallen on the floor, and there are 5 people, and among them few of them have listened the sound of pencil that has fallen, and a couple of people have seen through his eyes or through their eyes that a pencil has fallen. So we can say that okay, there are 5 people, and then all of them is having a belief that the pencil has fallen because they saw pencil has fall, and some of them have heard the sound, some of them has seen through their eyes. So because all of them are talking a same thing, so we can say that this is true, that the pencil has fallen. So that can be explained the coherence theory. So to understand the coherence theory, we need to understand that this is a set of belief or propositions that combine together to form a truth. But the problem with this theory is that it could leads to circular reasoning. And what is circular reasoning? I gave in the next slide. Like for example, eating junk food will make you fat. Okay, so if junk food is bad for health, so eating junk food is make you fat. So this is a reasoning that circle around, that is explained in terms of circular reasoning. And the definition of circular reasoning is given at the end of the glossary. Let's take a look. It is defined as a logical fallacy in which the reasoner begin with what they are trying to end with. And if you take a look of the last slide, I give for example like rocks determine the age of the fossils, and we all know that rocks are useful for determining the age. For example, the dinosaurs or the old reptiles. So at the end, the fossils also determine the age of the rocks. That is also a fact, that fossils also helpful. But at the end, the reason go back again to that rock determine the age of the fossils. So that's the circular reasoning, as the name indicates, is in circle. And I give you the slide example like eating junk food will make you fat. Then again, the junk food is bad for the health. So again, the reason is eating junk food will make you fat. So that is the problem with the coherence theory. But the strength of this theory is that in example of mathematical ideas or mathematical truth, like 5 plus 2 is 7, 7 is equal to 7, 6 plus 1 is 7, and 21 divided by 3 is also when we multiply by 2 into 3 plus 1 is 7. So all of the answers are 7. So that is example of coherence theory that is explained in more in terms of mathematical truth, but having problems with when we talk about propositions, because if A proposition is true because of B and C, how can we know that B and C is true? What are the external evidence? Is there any support or any evidence we have? So sometimes we don't have evidence to prove this coherence theories, because because it all depends upon set of beliefs or set of propositions that held together to make a theory or make a truth. And so that's how that explains the coherence theory. So thank you so much for today's lecture. Hope to see you again.